So I'm at work and my wife sends me this picture. That means there's truck parts at home. I'm so excited. And of course, the day that I get truck parts in, the day I gotta do all these things after work. I'm at the bank right now. Responsibilities. But I'm done all those. Now we're gonna go home and open that up.
Keep things extra moist because when you cook on patio, it's tough to see how it's doing. Overall, you use the coconuts in a very elegant way, but I think you know where you missed it on this dish.
I would be incredibly sad to go home on something that was not my very best.
This is my box now.
I'm making sauerkraut puree grapes. So I'm gonna do like a ton of different toppings with them. So I'm doing a mascarpone lemon jello cream, a smoked apple caramel, and
So here's what came in that package. My 4-wheel drive rad support mounts and shackle hangers for the crew cab. And these beauties. I've been looking for a set of these for a long time. I've always wanted some. Now, these ones are actually in pretty good shape. Only problem, I didn't realize in the pictures that he sent me, they're a little different. Notice that one? You can see right away the plastic on the top of that one's kind of a different shape. So I might still have to keep an eye out for a mirror for one side to match the other. But for now, those will work. They're actually not going on the crew cab. I still have time to find a mirror because they're not going on the crew cab. They are actually going on a different truck I have. This stuff was sent to me by an awesome guy, Newman's Off-Road. He's like 5 hours from me, so that's why I had everything shipped. But he was super awesome, got me exactly what I wanted, and it was quick and for a decent price. So check him out if you need stuff. And if you need reminding on why I had to get some of those, here's all the joyful stuff from that donor. And they're super oval. They're all booger welded on. This is all welded in here. So getting it all apart to go onto the from the donor stuff to my truck, it would have just been a nightmare. These didn't cost me that much. All of this together was $200, and I think most of that was the mirrors. So these, even if it was $50 including shipping, I'm happy with that for those brackets. Somebody would have probably paid me locally, or charged me locally like $100 to pull them off a truck. So you know what? $50 shipped to my door. Beauty. So now I gotta cut out all the rivets to remove all that and bolt it all onto that frame and possibly drill some holes for the shackle. So guess what I just found out after getting that all de-riveted and everything and taking off that chunk of frame that's sitting right there. Yeah, that's right. All the holes are different. Like, why would you just make them the same? That would just, that just wouldn't make sense. Actually, they probably did it so people in the factory didn't mix them up. But yeah, the holes don't line up at all. Those two are kind of somewhat close, and then those two are nowhere near. So, gotta drill more holes than planned. I knew I'd have to drill some, but apparently all. Excellent. So got the 4-wheel drive frames bolted to the 2-wheel drive frames. Kind of, there's a few holes that are similar, so bolted to those, and the fronts line up the same. Those don't, but the fronts line up the same, and then they're kind of flush with each other, so I'm hoping that's good enough. And as you can see, none of the holes line up, so I'll have to drill them. I knew these two because the 2-wheel drive doesn't have that. That's an extra brace for the shackle mount, and I knew the two down here for the shackle mount. But I thought I could just bolt this together, the red support mount. I thought that would have the same holes, but no. And so you can see kind of back through there the differences too. So yeah, got those bolted on. I think I should tighten them down a little bit. I haven't yet. That's just all hand tight. And then drill 6 holes on either side. And then I should be able to bolt the whole thing on, and then drill the holes on the bottom, bolt it on, and then put the leaf spring in. Well, that was a pain in the butt, but I got it. I hate drilling holes. Not good at it, and I always burn out bits. I literally, for those 6 holes, burnt out 4 of my bits. But I got a drill bit sharpener coming for tomorrow, so I think I'll wait to do the other side till then. I wanted to at least get this mocked up, so I can at least bolt that to it. Might even try to do that side a little bit. I need new hardware. I gotta fix some of the holes. They don't quite line up exactly for some reason, and I still gotta do the bottom holes. Yeah, it's at least bolted on. I might try to get the other side, even if I can get like 3 holes in it, just so I can get it bolted up, so I can bring the axle home and put it underneath. I'll probably get this thing sitting at least on its own weight, so I can get the motor and tranny and get it fired up, because that's the most important part. Getting the engine broken in before it gets too cold out. I don't have much time for that. All this, I can drill holes in -40. I can bolt in diffs in -40. I can put body panels in -40. I can't break the engine in -40. So I need this thing on its own weight again, so I can roll it out, so I can put the engine in, so I can roll it back in and do everything else. So I think I'm just gonna kind of half-ass mock this up so it can sit on its own weight, put the engine in, get it running, and then I'll take this all apart again at some point, drill all the holes properly, bolt it all together with new hardware, brand new hardware, and then paint it all and put it all back together properly and nice. But for now, that's probably how that will sit. And yeah, I definitely need new hardware. As you can see, I had to kind of get creative. And no, I have not forgotten that I have to drill holes at the back. I've got some measurements for that now. Not looking forward to that one, because that's even more holes. There's another 8 3/8 to 7/16 holes, somewhere in that size range, and then like a 1.5 inch hole saw hole. So not looking forward to that. But I guess while I'm waiting for my bit sharpener, I could complete the cross member there. I got a little sidetracked because these showed up, and I don't feel like dragging that 400-pound piece out to cut a section out of it. It was a lot of work getting it under there. It'll be a lot of work getting it out. I kind of figured if I got it out, it was going to go to a seller to scrap it, so I'm not really looking forward to that. Holy crap, there's a chunk missing out of the cross member. Oh, there it is. Looks like crap and a little uneven, so I might clean that up. I was debating if I want to cap it all in and stuff, which is a lot of work, but it would look so much nicer. And I was thinking I might need it for strength, but at the same time, there's the 4-wheel drive cross member right there. It's not capped or anything. I am kind of in a bit of a rush to get this thing going. So I think that might be down the road later on. I've been thinking a lot about it. I think the plan, I was gonna like get it running and then do the body lift and take the box off and start doing all the tow truck stuff. But I think I should get it running, driving. It'll need to pass a safety for me to get insurance. I don't know if they'll like all the frame modifications and stuff for the tow truck and stuff for passing a safety. They might deem it as modified or unsafe, or I don't know. It depends on the mechanic shop. Or they might not care. I don't know. But instead of taking that chance, I think I'm going to get it all together, running, driving, complete truck. I'll still do the body lift. I'll do all the lift, everything. Get all the lift done, get running, driving, get it all together. And then I will take it in for a safety, get it all passed, insured, on the road. Then we will worry about turning it into a tow truck, which will also make it easier for like getting the box off, because I don't have to try to take the box off. The truck doesn't run. I can back it into the other bay, lift the box off, drive the truck out. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's the plan. So as of right now, I think I'm just gonna double check, test fit everything, make sure it all works. Then I'll bring it back out. I'll clean it up at least a little bit, clean everything up, paint it all. I'm debating getting solid motor mounts, depending on how much those cost. These actually look in pretty good shape. But if it's like 40 bucks for a set, then I'll get a new set of solid ones. They'll be a little better. They'll give me the power right now when I need it, instead of hesitation through the motor mounts. I don't care if the truck shakes and vibrates and makes noise. It's going to shake and vibrate and make noise anyways. So yeah, let's get that all going and get it complete. Okay, she's in. Mocked up. Everything looks good. Definitely gotta fix that. But I'll take it all out, clean it up, paint it up, get new hardware, and put it all back together. New motor mounts, boom. We'll be ready for the motor. Just slip right in. I kind of want to do the body lift first, just so it's easier to put the engine in, but at the same time, I really got to get the engine in. Oh, and these mirrors look sexy. I know I said that they're not going on this truck. I might put them on it for now. I mean, it's already got 50 million holes in the door. It's got the factory mirror holes, and it's got camper mirror holes, or tow mirror, whatever you want to call them. And I'm already using 2 of the holes here, so what's 2 more up there? At least for now. Once it goes in the backwoods as a tow truck, I should probably go back to maybe factory mirrors, even though I like these mirrors and my big camper mirrors. But yeah, that looks sexy on there. Might have to see what it looks like from the inside too. So that's about driver's view right there. Looks awesome. Like my install. Which actually, that's something that's funny about this truck, is all the mirrors on it. Because as you can see, there's a little bit of overspray from camper mirrors being on here, and then them spraying the camper mirrors. I did not do that, and I did not put any of these holes in. But when I got the truck, it had factory mirrors on it, and then I took those off and put my camper mirrors on. So yeah, there's been a few sets of mirrors on this truck. At some point, some tow mirrors, and then stock mirrors, and then my tow mirrors, and now possibly my big semi mirrors.